Alright, thank you so much for being here and for being patient with me as I got things ready. I had to get Miss Mary settled down. I'm working with Miss Mary today. Okay, so what I've gotten so far is that we're going to do a full moon reading, and I have gotten a couple of songs. And then tomorrow I'm going to do all of the elements like I've been doing. But I think I'm going to break it down into signs this time. I'm going to do each sign. So if you enjoy that, be looking forward to that tomorrow. I'll probably try to do it around the same time. Tomorrow I will not be working with Miss Mary though, so I won't be having to run late. We slept in a little bit and we both probably needed it. And if the moderator, Cheryl, thank you, Cheryl, for being back. I'm so grateful to have you back. I've missed you, and I know that the collective has missed you. They've all expressed that to me. The ones that have been regular with us for a while now have expressed that to me. And I know you've had some health problems, and you're going through some other stuff in your life. And I'm grateful that you take time to help me with this. I also want to express my appreciation to Divine Aid, and I think there was somebody else, Manya maybe, I can't remember, that helped me one day. Anybody that stepped in and has helped me, my friend Regina, who's been on the show with me almost probably since day one, she's also around me. Um, just a couple of things as far as housekeeping. We're a positive collective here. This is a channel that I have put my blood, sweat, and tears into for 5 years. And up until I started doing these lives, I had maybe 40 or 50 people that were watching me regularly. And now it's gotten to the point where it's gone over 100 almost every time. And it's not anything I've done. It's because Spirit put me in a position when I moved out here where I'm living now that I have no choice. The only way I can do a reading and get it posted before the next day is to go live. And so going live wasn't really my idea. It was Spirit's. And so I'm giving God all the credit. And that's where I always give credit, because I am just a human being that's a vessel, and I'm just like you are. You and I are no different, okay? This is just the calling that's been put on my life. And I take what I do here very seriously, and I respect those of you who take time out of your busy schedule to come and to watch my channel. I want you to have fun, and I want you to engage with one another and get to know one another in the comments. And I don't want you to feel like everything you say is going to be grounds for dismissal or being put in time out, because that's not what this is about. This is about coming here to hear from Spirit, okay? So keep it kind and keep it respectful. That includes the moderators. I expect my moderators to be held to a higher standard than everybody else, because you have to be if you're going to moderate. You have to be. And you have to be a person who's willing to show grace and to show kindness, but at the same time, you have to know when to step in and say, hey, enough is enough. And if you ask somebody to tone it down, then it's very acceptable to put them in timeout. But before anybody is removed from this channel indefinitely, it's going to be discussed with me. And that's why I ask that you communicate with me before the show and after, so that if we are having any problems, we can deal with them together and make decisions together on how we should proceed. Because right now we have somebody who's been with us since I started the lives that's not been coming back. And that's never something that I want to see happen, okay? So keep it respectful, all of us. That's why we're all here, is to hear from Spirit. And the reading today is going to be a full moon reading. The full moon is in Capricorn. We've been having a lot of full moons in Capricorn, if you haven't noticed. And Capricorn is an earth sign that's very lusty. It kind of demands its own way. It's a strong desire, and it can be a big it can be a card about a lot of ego. There can be a lot of ego that gets in our way when Capricorn is at play in our lives. So that's important to keep. Even upright, the devil has its hold on you, but you really have control over that until it gets in reverse. Now, once it gets in reverse, you've somewhat lost that control and the devil has control. But as long as it's upright, you can still take that chain off of your neck. Alright. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Holy Spirit, can you please take over? Completely take over, lead, guide, and direct this reading. Give us a message from your very throne that will help us to grow in grace and to become the highest version of ourselves possible. Take away all ego and all negativity from coming against this reading. Withhold it. Put angels around and about all of us and our families to keep us safe and to show us love. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna start out with the music. I got 2 songs. The first one was called what was it? I don't even like it. But it's typical for the sun is coming to the closure of being Cancer, and if you know anything, I don't know much. What I do know is that when the sun is in a certain sign, the full moon is usually in the opposite sign. So right now we have a sun in Cancer, and that's why our full moon is in Capricorn. However, we just had in Gemini season, it skipped over Sagittarius and it hit on Capricorn. So we've had a lot of Capricorn full moons lately, if that tells you anything. Full moons are powerful. A lot more babies are born during full moons. It affects the tides. The moon affects the ocean. It affects the water content of our bodies. And so it's going to affect us mentally, physically, and in every way that it can. Alright, so this was called Big Daddy by Mac D, I think. Heavy D. Big Daddy, Heavy D. That's the song I got for the collective full moon reading in Capricorn. Alright, and it goes like this. Yes, absolutely, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm getting winded. You mean losing, like... Hey, Sharisha. Okay. Hello, cheese egg. I love that cheese egg. That's so funny. That's right. Keep it respectful. Alright. I'm not going to read all of these. Devansha, welcome back. Kalish, what's up, baby? What's up? I haven't seen you in a few. Good to see you again. If you know how to get up with, oh, why can't I think of her name? Beauty, is it not Beauty with Nature? What's the other girl's name, Cheryl? The one that we were talking about the other day coming back. Anyway, Kalish, if you know how to get up with her, tell her we would love to have her come back and join us. I can't think of her name right now. Hey, Nishi. Thank you, Nishi. Thank you. I'm glad you got something out of it. The one that's been coming around, and her and Kalish were having a good time the other day, and it got a little out of hand, and I think she got put out. Hey! Anyway, if Kalish knows how to get up with her, I would love for her to come back. Tia, that's it, Tia the Great. I would love to have Tia back. I never wanted Tia to go away from the show. So yeah, if somebody can kind of get a notification to her that I'm asking her to come back, and I never wanted her to leave. All right, we are. Cheryl is my lead moderator, and until I announce differently, she will be. She has been helping me and has had some struggles lately. And some of our collective have been kind enough to step in and help me in her absence. And I would love for you all to stick around and continue to help with moderating. But Cheryl will be taking the lead, and that's why I would like for you to give me your phone number so that I can, connect you with her and also with me. Because we talk before the show and we talk after the show so that we can address stuff that needs to be addressed. And so if you're going to moderate, you need to be accessible to us, okay? All right, rock, spirit, rock. I'm going to do the rocks first instead of the music. I don't really think I feel good about that music, but we're going to go, I'm going to tell you what it is. I just don't like it. It's relevant, though. It's relevant. Oh, yeah. If you've been watching regularly, you might remember one day, maybe about a week ago, I dropped a trinket and I said I'll find it when it's meant for me to find it. I found it. It was an angel. Okay? So there's somehow an angel significant to this situation that we're about to read about. All right, I got joy. That goes with one of the songs. Look, we keep getting honor. It's important to have honor, isn't it? We have peace. I know that's right. We have courage. Our peace spun around upside down again, y'all. We have trust. We have passion. And we have wealth. So somehow this involves wealth as well. If you're new here, thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe and that you also like the video, and that lets me know that you're here and that you're showing support to me. And if you're inclined to do so, if you'll share the content with your friends, especially while I am going live, I would really, really appreciate it. All right, so we got joy. Somehow our peace has been disrupted. We have courage, we have honor, we have trust, we have passion, and our wealth is upside down too. And I didn't put it that way. So we might be struggling a little bit in our money, but that's okay. We'll figure out what we have to do to turn that around. Heavy D, Big Daddy. Back to the Big Daddy. We be getting down for real. Y'all ready? Tell me who be that heavy biggie. Girls say he cutie, absolutely jiggy. I be that big fella in the summer sporting linen. Bacardi and lemon, party with the women. Big Dada, Poppy Grande. 6 double O pusher, where yo Hyundai. Big belly, stay jiggling, keeping your backside wiggling. Who bigger in this than me? Nobody. Heavy daddy, down to rock the party. I be sending chills through your body, and y'all ain't seen nothing quite like me. I be getting down on the MIC. Only dime piece you gonna catch me with. Big belly can you handle it? Heavy, diggy, niggy, be jiggy. Oh God. Baby, you ready for Big Daddy? However, do you want it? However, do you want it? However, do you need it? You remember that song? He is like doing some kind of mix. He's mixing. However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you need it? I push ranges and sixes while you getting chump change in the business. Dames look delicious. Buddies that I hang with change look suspicious. That is it. Must be the fame and the digits. Yeah, because sometimes fame will go to people's head. Big kid from Mount V. In the top 10, you count me. Rhyming off the tracks, that's bouncy. Ladies, hound me, one of the young and old folks. Thanks to the banks that hold my gross notes. Heavy, that's the wealth part. Make the crowd wiggle like spaghetti. Waterbed, baby, are you ready? Spend it. Be Been big since the beginning. Stay winning, grinning, heavy chillin'. Check it out. Who got the hottest record out? Heavy water, you can't hang, yo. Bread short. Till then, I'll be in Beverly Hills chillin'. Ladies love me. Big Daddy 1 in a million. However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you need it? Yo, all the ladies want to know is where Gruff at. They love that. Smooth Harlem World Thug Cat. Got a man, but I'm the one they blush at. Rush at. In the Vigor plush AC. Me and Heavy Diggy stay fly, dress jiggy. Got bad girls who out sex with me. Bone crusher. Best believe I'm gonna lust her. Hot mama, you can catch a fever when you touch her. Hey, yo, Gruff, them cats don't know how we be getting down. Water to uptown, pass it around, holding it down. All across the world, they be blowing our sound. I'm a legend, reppin' on your hot 9 to 7. Gigolo, all the dimes swearing, gold front smile, and plus I shine with baguette and have things cats couldn't rhyme in my session. But I can't hardly keep up with your rhymes. Baby, you ain't ready when it comes to the gruff, the big daddy. However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you need it? Big daddy. Woo! Alrighty then. So, before I could even say or do anything, another song came on next. And it was this. Joy of My Life, Chris Stapleton. And it goes like this. Well, hold on. I think maybe I can get the lyrics somewhere. Here we go. They say love is more precious than gold. It can't be bought and it can't be sold. I got love enough to spare that made me a millionaire. I got a woman with eyes that shine, down deep as a diamond mine. She is my treasure, so very rare. She made me a millionaire. When we ride around this old town in my beat up car with the windows down, people look at her and they look at me and say that boy is sure living in luxury, sweet luxury. Because love is more precious than gold. It can't be bought, no, it could be sold. I've got love enough to share that made me a millionaire. When the kisses fall from everywhere, life reaches on a millionaire. When my pockets are empty and my cupboard is bare, I still feel like a millionaire because love is more precious than gold. It can't be bought, no, and it can't be sold. I've got love enough to spare. That made me a millionaire. Do you see the difference? Spirit's showing us a very sharp contrast, isn't it? Alright, so that is the full look at the time on the clock. Can't make it up. Somehow that's significant. Alrighty then. Alright, so we have joy. Our peace is struggling. We got courage. We have honor. We have trust, passion, and our wealth is somehow in reverse. But because we can't buy and sell our love, we are millionaires, okay? Alright, Spirit, show me how you're working in this collective when it comes to the full moon in Capricorn. Alright, let's see. We're going to start out with Tarot. Show me how you're working in this collective, Holy Spirit. May I see, please? How are you working during this full moon? The full moon is tonight, I think, in some countries, and tomorrow night here. Thank you so very much. Oh, baby. Spirit says there's going to be justice, no choice, and happiness, the sun. So something's going to be made right, and there's going to be no choice about it. Black and white are significant here. Somebody has, like, their crown chakra is very sensitive at this time. Your heart chakra also maybe, you might be going through something with your crown and your heart. And there's something going on with somebody's eyes that I'm seeing. Something's going on with somebody. You may have recently had an eye exam or had eye surgery, and you had to have your eyes dilated. See, look, let me show you what I'm talking about. See how those eyes look in that picture? And then if you look at it another way, it looks like two people. It came out in reverse. That's Gemini. Now look at the eyes in the justice picture. See how the swords are going through that person's head? That's why I feel like somebody has recently had some kind of surgery on their eyes or their head. Somebody could have had a brain surgery. And then we have the eyes in this picture. If you notice, the eyes are very illuminated to me. And then we have the heart chakra here. See the crown chakra lighting up? This is the sun card. This is the Leo vibe. So right now, the way Spirit is working is Justice, the Lovers in reverse, and the Sun card. Okay, that's Libra, Gemini, and Leo. That's a lot of air and fire. Alright, and Spirit is giving us a very positive card. Like Spirit's working on making things right to make us happy. Well, we did not have a choice in the matter. Alright, so show me now, Spirit, what's energy to overcome here? Because we got to overcome something to get to that sun. You don't just get to that sun and get justice like that unless you've overcome something. You're overcoming something enormous here. What are we overcoming, Spirit? The Empress, y'all. The Empress came out and spun around in reverse. There's our Capricorn right there. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So there is a very powerful woman in your life. And for some reason, she is not standing in her power. She is struggling somehow. What's going to pull it together? Can't make it up. There's the moon, the devil. What's going to pull it together is this devil. Now, what that might represent in this case, I'm not really sure. With Sagittarius coming in on the bottom of the deck with Temperance. This is a nail biter. See her biting her nails? Somebody might bite their nails. Somebody just got their nails done and they look so good. So I see some hands here, a lot of hands. Somebody has a dog. It looks like it could be a pit or a Rottweiler or maybe a mix of both. It looks like it's a big dog, but it could be a small dog. I mean, we have different kinds of dogs. But yeah, there's definitely somebody has a goatee. Somebody's dog, it looks like it is gifted even. Somehow lace is significant. Somebody could be pregnant. This sun card for somebody could represent you finally are able to have a baby. That won't be for everybody. Alright, so let's find out how Spirit's working during this full moon with the Moonology deck. We're going to look at home life, work life, surprises. That we're going to go that route, okay? And then we'll pull tarot on this if we need to. Balance your spirituality and practicality. Pisces is here. With a fiery climax approaches. Aries is here. So we have Capricorn twice, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay? Okay. Home life, Spirit. How are you working in the home life in this collective? May I see, please? Home life of this collective. Take time to breathe out and surrender to the divine. Home life for this collective, Spirit. How are you working in our home lives? Whoa. You and your loved ones are safe. Cancer is here. So, whatever is going on here with this Justice and this Empress in reverse with the Devil and Temperance, you and your loved ones are safe in your home life. New Moon in Cancer. And it's a time to give rather than take. New Moon in Virgo also. So you might be dealing with a Virgo and a Cancer. Your loved ones are safe, and so are you. And it's time to give at home rather than take. So Spirit is encouraging you to know you're safe. You, for some reason, feel like you're not. And it's time to give rather than take, okay? Alright, work life, Spirit. How are you working in this collective when it comes to work life? And if you don't have a job, it could be how Spirit is working in your life. It's time to release negativity. Let go of the negativity. It's just let that shit go. If you have negative stuff going on at work, let it go. Full moon in Scorpio. You might be dealing with a Scorpio in your work life or how Spirit's working in your life. Let go of the negativity. Alright, surprises, Spirit. New moon in Aries. It's time to take action. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. I cannot make it up. We're at the end of a tough cycle during this full moon in Capricorn. Okay? And it's time to take action. Somehow you're going to be surprised that you're going to take action to end the tough cycle you've been going through. That's your surprise. Somehow action is going to be taken to end the tough cycle. Alright, and what about love life? How are you working in this collective in our love lives? We're looking at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius is here. And see, we skipped that full moon. We're looking at the bigger picture. So in your love life, you're looking at the big picture. You're not focusing on one thing or the other. It's like the overall picture of your love life. Alright, and what is our role? That's a lot. Don't take them, I heard. Well, our role, Spirit. If they were meant to come out, they'll come out again. There we go. That might be the same cards. Conclusions. Your role is to realize that conclusions are within reach. Expect powerful change. And the energy is gaining momentum. So there's something, you're building to something. And you're needing to know that whatever you're building up to, that's going to bring this tough, your role is to just do whatever you can, I think, to end this tough cycle. Whatever you have to do, you just have to do. And you're gaining momentum there. You're making progress to conclude this tough cycle. And you need to expect a powerful change when this happens. This is not going to be a small thing. It's going to be a big change, okay? And what's going to be the outcome for this collective during this full moon in Capricorn? Communication is key. Communication is key. That's the outcome. Communication is key. Gemini is here. New moon in Gemini is here. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So you're going to talk to somebody and you're going to come to this resolution. You're going to say, this is over. I'm just in this because I need to end this tough cycle. I have to take action. It's time for healing. It's time to show the world the real you and to realize that your dreams need a practical plan. So you have to come up, the ultimate outcome here, you know how this collective has been struggling with, what is it? What's the word that Spirit keeps giving us? Conflicted. We've been conflicted. We are going to come up with a practical plan for what we want to do moving forward. And right now, nothing is set in stone. So no decisions have been made. We're still conflicted. But I think that is indeed what we are climaxing here, is this conflictedness. And for some of you, I was thinking about this morning. For some of you, you might be conflicted about ending a relationship, starting a new relationship, going back to college, going to work, changing jobs. Somehow right now you're conflicted, I feel, and all of this full moon is leading you out of that confusion to figure out what is it that I really want to do here. And it's going to ultimately lead you to joy, which is the sun, peace, courage. It's going to take courage to make this move. You're going to have honor, though. You're going to trust, have passion, and your wealth is going to be a factor. Right now, you have to come up with this practical plan, though, to set this all in motion. And that's what your surprise is that you're going to actually take action. You're going to even realize that it's time for me to take action and end this tough stuff that I've been going through. And your role is to just get that moving, to allow the energy to gain momentum, to know that conclusions are within reach, and you're going to have a powerful change. This is going to push a lot of negativity out of your life. It's going to thrust you forward. You're going to have justice. And your desire, somehow connected to this very powerful female who's not in her power right now, is what's going to pull it together. That could be your mother, your grandmother, your divine feminine. It could be you. This is somebody who is usually very creative. They carry the life force of this universe within them. They are the giver of life, the birth giver. They are... Remember I said there was somebody who may be getting able finally to have a child that was not able to have a child. When this energy's in reverse, it's struggling to produce. And you're struggling to produce because of something negative that's been going on at work. And it's time for you to end that. Whatever is working in your life negatively, it doesn't have to be a job. It could just be an energy that's been negative that kind of attached itself to you. Alright, we're going to move on now, and I'm going to pull Moonology from the other deck, like I always do. Talk to us, Spirit, when it comes to our home life. How are you working in this collective in our home life? Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer, and Gemini are the outcome. You might be dealing with those signs. We have step into your power and reflect on your priorities. That is you coming up with that practical plan. Stepping into your power so we can get you upright if this is you or whoever this is that's in reverse. Leo is here with be humble and reflect on your priorities. Aquarius is here. You're going to be humble about reflecting on your priorities. What are your priorities? Embrace the flow of life and reflect on your priorities. So somehow the direction your life is going in, you're going to reflect on your priorities when it comes to that. Okay? Alright, home life, Spirit. In your home life, full moon in Aries is here. Cool your emotions. So there's something you are emotional about at home, and you need to calm down. You need to calm down. That's what my husband used to say. You need to calm down. Alright, work life. Practice gratitude. Sagittarius is here. Practice gratitude when it comes to letting go of this negativity. Start practicing gratitude, because sometimes it can be hard to let go of negativity. And it looks like over here you're in your feelings big time. And it has to do with knowing that you and your loved ones are safe, and that it's time to give rather than take. That's your home life. Okay, your work life is you letting go of negativity and being grateful. Surprises. Now this is about you taking action on ending this tough Capricorn full moon. Ooh, did y'all see that card fly out like that? Baby! It says release your blocks. So somehow you've got blocks. If you've blocked somebody, surprisingly, they're going to be unblocked. Or this could be blocks in you. Remember, I was seeing the crown chakra, And I was also seeing the heart chakra. There could be blocks in your heart and your crown and any of your chakras. We might even pull a card on that, because this is how you're going to end this tough cycle. That's how you take action, is you release your blocks. Spirit says release our blocks. Alright, our roll. Woo, these cards are coming out with fours. Somebody has some powerful energy. This is actually our love life, but I think I said our role, so we're going to just see what they say. Leave the past behind. Leave the past behind. Focus on the positive and let go of control. That is our role. Spirit, you're amazing. Even when I F up, Spirit does not mess up. Alright, what's our love life? What's going on in our love life besides see the bigger picture? That was very floppy. There's something going on in your love life, and Spirit says go for it. Aries is here. Go for it in your love life. So, you're going to see the bigger picture and go for it. Alright, what is our role here? Good, strong answers only, please, from the universe. There we go. Reveal what needs to be seen. Remember, show the world the real you. Reveal what needs to be seen. There's something that needs to be seen, and you need to reveal it. Scorpio's here. And unleash your kindest self when you do. So you're going to reveal something, and when you do it, you're going to be kind about it. That's your role. Be kind when you do this. But it's about you leaving the past behind, focusing on the positive, and letting go of control. You have to show the world something. Reveal what needs to be seen. There's something that needs to come out. It needs to be brought to the surface. And be kind when you do it, okay? And what's going to be the outcome here? Let's say we got Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Capricorn again. There's a lot of earth and water here with some fire. Your love life is all fire, and you're about to go for it. Okay, the outcome is going to be the full moon in Capricorn again, y'all, and taking a reality check. Take a reality check. I think the reality check is that you need to have a practical plan for your dreams. But you remember now, you and your loved ones are safe. So whatever's going on over here, it's okay. Don't forget, communication is key. A personal issue reaches resolution. It's time for healing. Show the world the real you. Unleash your kindest self, but reveal what needs to be seen. So you need to come out with the real you. Take a reality check. Your dreams need a practical plan. And push through any insecurity with speak your world into being on the bottom of the deck. So that's what we have going on during the full moon in Capricorn. That's a lot going on. Spirit has us going through a lot right now. And ultimately, it's leading to justice and our happiness. This is for our highest and greatest good, is basically what Spirit's saying. You're not going to have any choice but to have justice and to be happy when it comes to overcoming this Empress, who is for some reason in reverse. Spirit says this devil energy, this full moon, is going to be what pulls it together. Alright, so I want to see what we might need to surrender to have this happen. In order for us to see justice, no choice. Hold on one second. Did you call me? Alright, sorry for the interruption. As I said, I'm working and taking care of Miss Mary, and I had to help Miss Mary. Thank you for waiting. Alright, so I have the surrender cards here, power of surrender cards. And I want to find out what we need to surrender in order to achieve what's being said here. Surrender to your intuition and surrender to joy. We have joy here 3 times now. We've seen joy. Spirit wants us to be happy. Surrender to what is and surrender to your intuition. Home life, Spirit. What is it that we need to surrender at home? Surrender your worry. Remember, you and your loved ones are safe. And surrender to your intuition. For some reason, you don't feel like you and your loved ones are safe. Alright, home life, Spirit. What do we need to surrender at home? Surrender to the magic of who you are. And surrender comparing yourself with other people. So somehow you compare yourself with others and you don't know how magical you are. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. That's why this person might be in reverse. And we all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with the uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Someone is Native American. For some reason, green paint on your face, maybe wearing a headdress. You might be in a tribe of Native Americans still living on their land. I can't think of the word right now. Somehow pink or purple flowers are significant, like a field of them. And somehow there could be unicorns that are significant here also, or white horses. All right, work life. What do we need to surrender? We need to stop being afraid of change. We need to let go of our negative thinking and just surrender to what is, because this is what it is. And practice gratitude and release negativity. So the negativity is your thinking. Your thinking is showing up as negative when it comes to letting go of negativity. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accept it exactly as it is, and it will bring you peace. A lot of distractions during this reading. That's part of the reading. You may be having to help someone in your life who needs your help. Don't be afraid of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whatever you're afraid of, a change in job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat this affirmation. I have faith that all is well. So don't be afraid of change. Let go of your negative thinking and just surrender to what is. Surrender to complete healing. Someone here could be sick. Someone has on a white dress. I see a pink formal gown. Someone could have worn a pink formal gown to something. I see a brown paper bag for some reason. Like, there's no picture here of that, but that's what I'm seeing. Alright, surprises that we need to surrender. We need to surrender to our intuition, and we need to stop worrying. Some of us worry too much. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. I see another white dress. Somebody could be getting married. You might be worried about getting married. Maybe you're worried that it's been like you're getting older and you're still not meeting anyone and getting married. This person is swinging. Somehow swings are significant. You might have children who swing. This is what the swing looks like. Like a school playground swing or a park swing. Alright. Now, love life. What do we need to surrender? Complete healing. There's a need to have complete healing in your life when it comes to love. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. You need complete healing in your love life, okay? Alright, and what is our role that we need to surrender? What is it that we most need to surrender and that we have control over? Our fear is here. So some of us are terrified. We need to surrender to allowing others to support and love us. And we need to surrender unhealthy relationships. And that is something that we do have control over right there. If you're in an unhealthy relationship, that person has to be let go. And I think that's part of what we need to show the world. And we need to come up with a plan for how to do that. We need to be kind about it. If there's an unhealthy relationship, they are not open to receiving support and love at all. And somehow this brings fear. Okay? Alright, and what's going to be the outcome when we, at the end of all this, what will we surrender? What will we let go of when we get to the outcome? Your passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So ultimately, this is going to lead you to your passion. And some of us may be incredibly stubborn when it comes to doing these things. It says, if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And communication is key here. So if you're being stubborn, you're not able to communicate very well because you're closed off, okay? You gotta be open to communicate. Alright, Spirit, what else do we want to look at here for this full moon? We want to look at our money for sure. Show me how you're working in our home life when it comes to our money, Spirit. I'm here to use the other deck for home life, okay? Alright, home life, Spirit. How are you working in our home life when it comes to money? The future and progress. So we're making progress towards our future when it comes to our home life. That's how Spirit's helping us, okay? That's good news. That's good news. There's something that's locked in our progress. So Spirit's helping us with something that we need to unlock in our progress. You might need the key to something, a house, a car, or something like that. You're going to make progress. Your money matters in your progress. You need to start paying more attention to your money, where it's going, how it's being spent. Get a budget. There's apps on your phone that can help you with that. Just be careful who you give your private information to, because people get hacked every day. I suggest something like LifeLock or Careless, where it's an identity theft protection. They keep a close eye on everything financial. Okay, I'm not endorsing anyone's products, but if you're going to have someone to help you watch over your money, it should be someone that you can trust and that's insuring your money, okay? All right, at home, how are you working in our money? Good, strong answers only. These cards have never shuffled well to me. And I don't think it's the cards. I think it's this collective, because we are having some problems with money. At home, our money is about relationships. That makes sense. There's something that's blocking you from passaging, going somewhere, passage. Business partners, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. To me, this is about your relationships at home and how you discuss money. It's very important when you talk to somebody about money that you don't be stubborn, and that you can be open and talk about it without the other person, feeling like you're attacking them, or you're not listening to them, you're not hearing their side of things. It's important to have that open communication when it comes to your relationships and your money. Alright, now, I'm being told to use this deck for your work life. Money when it comes to our work life. Somebody needs to grow up. Somebody is not growing up. You're not growing up. And what that means is your inner child is taking the wheel and engaging in childish behaviors. So when it comes to money, somehow you're engaging in childish behaviors. Or you may have children who are. And that's what you're working on, is helping your children to understand you have to be responsible with money. It's time for you to grow up when it comes to your money. Alright, surprises, Spirit. Your surprise, oh my God. Alright, there's something retail related, buying or selling. And it's like, it says, start a retail business selling products or services. And then it says, sales associate, cashier, store manager, or owning a business in retail. If you have an idea in mind, you have the green light to go for it. So if you've been thinking about buying or selling something, surprisingly, you're going to, is what it looks like. But there's something that you're not allowed to talk about when it comes to your legacy that's in reverse. So something is affecting your legacy, but you cannot talk about it. So I'm not going to go any further with that. That's your surprise. If you want answers on that, you'll have to ask them privately. And somehow it might involve a teacher. You might be getting rid of some land or a home or something, but I can't talk about it. Spirit says no. Blue lipstick. Somebody has very, very fair skin, blonde hair. There's a teddy bear with a big red bow, a big teddy bear. There's a gold lock, or maybe it's Goldie Locks. Okay, love life. There's something unseen that you're going to unlock in your love life. There's something that's unseen, but unseen came out in reverse. So it's like, it's something that you have seen, but you haven't. I get the feeling that you've seen this, but right now you can't lay your eyes on it. It's like, it's at a distance from you right now. You can't see it, but you're wanting to unlock it in your love life. Okay? Alright. This could be a home or a car or something like that, or it could be somebody's heart. What was locked can now be opened. You have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitations, and blocks are there to tell you that you're steering off track. So you're unlocking something that's seen but not seen. You're going to have complete healing. This is your love life. You're going to go for it. This could be a Sagittarius or an Aries, or have both placements, and this is about the bigger picture. Alright, what is our role when it comes to our money? It's not temporary. Whatever you're doing that's your role is not temporary. It's permanent. And you're self-made. An outcome when it comes to our money. You're going to have a surprise, and it has to do with your life purpose. You're going to have a surprise when it comes to your money and your life purpose. And I don't want to spoil that surprise for you. Spirit has a surprise for you, and it's about your life purpose. Okay? Good news in our money. The only thing that concerns me is there's some kind of surprise when it comes to your legacy, and we can't talk about it. And then we have transportation. You could be traveling, or you could work in transportation. You could do like where you go shopping for people and bring their groceries or something to that nature. Whatever, you could fly an airplane. Whatever you do in transportation, you might be traveling soon. I don't know exactly what that's about. It'll be different for everybody. Alright, so we kind of see what we have going on here. What do we want to look at? Do we want to look at the tarot and see what that might be about? Let's look at it and see what it might be about. Because there is an Empress, a very powerful feminine here that needs to be upright. And what's going to bring this together is going to be the Devil, a very strong desire to do so. Alright, so, okay. I'm being told to use this tarot again, the Psychic Tarot. It's an oracle deck. It doesn't have all the kings and queens, but it does have the Emperor and Empress. The 6 The lovers is here with rest and rejuvenation. It's like you have to take some rest right now and you don't have a choice. Or you have a choice. I looked like it was upright and you weren't doing it. It looked like you had a choice to rest but you weren't doing it. The Eight of Wands and the Four of Swords. So it's like right now while you're resting there's a lot of communication going on, or you're maybe moving. You might be moving when you should be resting. Positive movement forward. That's the Eight of, I think, Cups. No. No, it's not. It's the Eight of Wands. The Wands. Eight of Wands. So this is that movement. And you're moving while you're communicating while you're supposed to be resting. Is what it looks like to me. Why is justice here for the collective? For how you're working in our lives, Spirit? How is justice? Justice is about feeling trapped in fear, material and spiritual prosperity, and positive movement forward. So what you're going to have made right is where you felt trapped in fear about your prosperity, spiritual and mental. You're going to have positive movement forward. That's what's going to be made right. So you have been in fear because of something that's happened in your life that's affected you financially. And it's caused you to even be afraid. Why is the Lovers here? It's like you don't have any choice. Because of the World and the Sun again. The Sun clarifying the World. And what there's no choice of is this cycle closing. You remember that was your surprise, is that the tough cycle's over? Spirit says, I'm ending this cycle. It's over. Done. Because I want you to be happy. The Sun just clarified itself. Why is this Empress vibe in reverse, Spirit? This is the creative side of ourselves. Wow. Because you have movement, choices, and decisions. That's like a Two of Wands type feel where you're trying to figure out which way should I go. And it has to do with your destiny. Not sure which way I should go when it comes to my destiny. Alright, let's see exactly what that does mean, because I'm not sure what destiny is. There are some cards in here that are not in other decks. Let's see what destiny is. Destiny is the wheel. So you're having a wheel. This Empress is having a wheel that's making her have to decide. You see what has no choice over here? This is you having to make a decision when you have no choice. And it's leading you to destiny. Good luck and fortune are now in your favor. A cycle of change, success, and growth is imminent. Life ebbs and flows in its natural journey, and the Destiny card signifies that good karma has come full circle. Lady Luck is pointing directly at you. What you sowed, you're about to open up your heart and accept and receive what you've earned. Opportunities, whether expected or unexpected, are knocking at your door. And we see you're going to have choices in your destiny, okay? This is a time to allow your problems to be replaced by solutions. Believe in destiny as you learn to let go of old issues. You're being given the chance to understand the lessons and gain the wisdom from the past, enabling you to move steadily forward in a positive direction. Holding on to a strong belief that you deserve to be happy and prosperous. That's what's going on over here. And to have abundance in all areas of life is key. This confident mindset will show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. With this card, take advantage of all opportunities. Act now. Remember, take action. Take action. Act now. And enjoy the fact that destiny is presently in your favor. Don't always rely on luck, however, for the wheel most definitely will turn again. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And right now you have many choices and decisions, and you can even choose to move if that's what you want to do. In fact, I think that's what you're considering, is making a move. Alright, what's the wheel gonna have? What's the effect it's gonna have? Oh, wow! Wow, 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 wow. The reason why you're in reverse because of the wheel is because the moon and the death card are here. Whatever's happening with this wheel is transforming your life, but it's been a time of facing your shadow. You see how he's facing his shadow in that card? This is a card about changing because you're having to see your shadow. And look, Hope, Aquarius on the bottom of the deck. Why is the devil here? Because of hope. It came out. The devil, this desire you have, is bringing you the star. You are going to have hope, Empress. And your life is about to change like you would not believe. And it's leading to your happiness. Why is Temperance on the bottom of the deck? That's a lot of cards. May I get good, strong answers only, please? Because of you, Empress, standing in your power. You're going to stand in your power. This could definitely be about fertility for somebody. And your sacral chakra is here. This could be about your sex life, your desires. This is a very desiring card, the devil. You have a desire for something, and there's hope for it. Spirit says there's hope for it, and there's hope for it because at the exact time the wheel is turning, it's giving you options and choices, and you are changing because you have faced your shadow. This is you facing your shadow. You have been through a life-changing situation recently, some kind of huge event that has really changed your life. And Spirit's like, this tough stuff you've been through, Empress, is over. I'm ending it for you. Have joy, be at peace, have courage, have honor, trust, have passion, and your wealth is showing up, baby. Your money is about to improve. And it's a surprise when it comes to whatever's going on with your legacy, struggling with your legacy. You're going to have a surprise that leads to your life purpose also. This is a very powerful moon for this collective. I want to know how we can not F ourselves. How can we not F ourselves in this collective in our home life? You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal when it comes to your home life. Okay? Work life. Wow, they're turning over with force. Live your dream. Just live your dream at work. Alright, surprises. Release expectations. Feel what you feel. And plan your career. Alright, love life. Speak up. There's something you need to say to somebody. And give less fucks. Alright. Our role. You need to read, change a bad habit, and open up. An outcome. You're going to take a vacation. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And when you come back from vacation, you're going to create a routine. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Alright, so there's something you need to speak up about. Let's see if we can find out what that is. What does this person need to speak up about? I don't know what you want. You need to tell somebody, I don't know what you want. Wow. I wish we could go back. Why are you saying that? Because I miss seeing you. Alright. And I hide my feelings. So that's why you need to speak up. You need to say, I miss you, and I don't know what you want. I wish I knew what you wanted. What do they want? They want to know that you inspire me. They want you to know you inspire them. What else do they want? They miss hearing your voice. And I don't want to let you go. Whoever this is misses hearing your voice and they don't want to let you go. You haven't been talking to them. I think you may have had them either blocked or you've just been ignoring them. And I still have feelings for you, but I can't do this. So, and we saw in yesterday's readings that somebody has feelings for somebody and they can't be with them. That's what I can't do this is about. Is that you just can't be with that person. How do they feel about I can't do this? I can't be with you. And you didn't see my tears because I can't be with you. And I wonder how you feel. So they don't know how you feel. How do you feel? I still have feelings for you. And I find you so attractive. So what would you say to this person about making some changes? You would say that you're in a committed relationship already. Or maybe you want to be in a committed relationship. Remember, you're going to take action. I don't know how to feel. Well, what should you do about a committed relationship? You don't know what comes next, and you have trouble with intimacy. So you need to work on figuring out, that's your practical plan, what you're wanting to do next, and deal with your intimacy. You have intimacy issues. You feel drawn to this person. So it looks like you're meant to have a relationship with somebody, but you have a hard time expressing yourself. And that's why communication is going to be the outcome. Communication being key is going to be the outcome here. What would this person say when they finally communicate? What would they say? They would say, lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. What were you lying about? I can still feel you. I don't know how to feel anymore. I feel bad for the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. And maybe we're just too different. That's what you were lying about. You told this person that maybe you were just too different, but you don't really feel that way. And you feel bad for the way that you treated them. They didn't deserve it, but you were lying. You felt like they did deserve it. And you said you don't know how to feel, but that was also a lie. And I can still feel you, but you can't feel them. I don't feel you. I don't feel what you're feeling. And I'm more effective than you know. No, you're not. You're lying. You were lying about these things. What's the truth? That you're in a much better headspace now, so finally you're out of that place where you were. And I have thought a lot about you lately. And if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling. So you lied to this person about how you were feeling. And now it's caused some problems in your relationship because of it. Alright, anything else that this person would say when they have this communication? They would say, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? And I feel like you've moved on without me, and that's difficult for me to see. So you care more about what people think, and you feel like you're jealous. You feel like this person, you're worried and jealous. What would everyone else think? I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly at it. So they would think you're an idiot, that you hid something and you're afraid to tell them. And I'm just going to stay away because the last thing I want to do is to hurt your feelings. So I'm just going to stay away from you. But I feel like you're an idiot. I feel like you hid something and I'm staying away from you. And I've been thinking about this constantly. Okay? That's what you're right. People would think a certain way about this. But we don't care what other people think. Okay? But some of us do. So that's why I gave you the answers. Alright. I'm going to get guidance here and we're going to move on to the questions. because I think we've gotten about all we can get out of this. Powerful stuff is happening in this collective. And I've been seeing that for years now. The people who are drawn here are somehow very unique. They always have been. Very gifted, spiritually gifted people have been drawn to this channel. Alrighty. Let me put these cards away because I'm going to use them for the readings that I do for you all. All I'm going to do now is just get guidance. I see what's happening here, and I think you see it too. I'm not going to repeat it to you. But you either have already gone through this, you know, extremely big change, or you're in the process of it. And ultimately, what I want you to remember about this reading, if you don't remember anything else, is that it's leading to your happiness. And it might not always have felt like that's what it was leading to. In fact, I don't think it always felt that way. I'm sure it didn't. I'm sure that it didn't. Okay? Alright. Good reading. Good things are coming for you. During this full moon in Capricorn. This is probably one of the more positive full moon readings that I've done in a long time. It looks like there's been an incredible amount of growth that's happened in this collective. And when we go through growth, it's typically when we face our shadow. So I feel like we've been through something in this collective. I know I have been through a lot lately. And it felt like at times that I was not going to survive it. But I did. So far, so good. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is get guidance. How are we essential in this collective spirit? May I see, please? How is this collective essential? Speak to our hearts, please. We keep getting the same page, collective. Page 143, number 82. It's been my experience that you can nearly always enjoy things if you make up your mind firmly that you will. L.M. Montgomery. In a bad season, we all have to do things we'd rather not in life. We get stuck in a situation and the only way out is to go through it. Or we have to do something unpleasant to get something we want to do. Maybe we must choose the best of several bad choices for a while. Whatever the reason, when you feel stuck, you can wallow in frustration and discouragement, or you can decide to make the best of the situation. If you choose to see the humor, fun, and opportunities where you are, being stuck won't feel nearly so sticky. You will be more open to learning and growing, and more willing to take risks and try new things. In fact, you might even find that you enjoy yourself while you wait for the next opportunity or season to change. And you are on the cusp, on the precipice of an enormous change, okay? So whatever you felt stuck in is about to change for you. What would this best friend of the collective say to the collective about what's going on here? Best friend, may we hear what you have to say? Love leads to healing, and you know what you're doing. Love leads to healing, and you know what you're doing. Alright, one more thing, then I'm going. Two more things. Instant Magic Oracle, may we have a message, please? Strike a match and observe the smoke. I've never read this page. Strike a match and observe the smoke. If it travels up, the energy is clear. If it travels north, trust your wisdom. If it travels south, healing is needed. If it travels east, energy is passing through. If it travels west, Tune in to your emotions. So strike a match and observe the smoke. And you can go back and listen to that if you need to. But that's kind of like a way of giving you a way of guiding or gauging what's going on with you. Hold on a minute. Are you okay? You need to go again? I'm always finished with this reading and I'm live. So whenever I stop, they're waiting for me. You just want to get up and look around? Okay, sorry about that. I think this is what I was going to pull. Alright, guidance please for this full moon in Capricorn. Thank you so very much. Spirit Warrior, Starborn, Magdalene, and Peonia. This is ultimately leading to your prosperity, and we saw that in the reading. We have 19, 21, 31, and 27. Number 19. Alright, I'm getting ready to do the questions if y'all want to start. Cheryl, if you want to start getting people to post their questions. You are earning the right to make significant progress in your life. The universe will make certain you are ready for the breakthrough by testing your spiritual maturity. The universe wants to make sure that you're wise enough to use your increased power and any other blessings wisely and not hurt yourself or others. Even if no one else knows about it, will you behave with integrity and be true to yourself? Will you be kind even when you could be in a position to judge another? Be the best human you can be and know that any tests you're going through are actually predictions of positive changes and divine gifts headed your way. Number 21, Starborn. You have a strong spiritual connection with the universe. Trust your intuition and your inner feelings about things, especially when your inner feelings are at odds with the appearance of something. Sometimes it is when it seems like the least is happening that the most important thing is actually taking place. You just cannot see it yet. You have a special and deeply spiritual life purpose to fulfill. You cannot get there with logic and planning. Your spirit knows how to guide you, and the universe knows how to support you. Following your heart along your spiritual path is going to lead you to your best, brightest, and most beautiful life success. And then Magdalene, number 31. You can experience a feeling of being completely reborn, like a mythical phoenix rising from the ashes of what once was. The past completely burned away. It is not about forgetting the past, but it is the reality that the past doesn't have any hold over you. You are being given a spiritual blessing from deep within your heart to cast off anything and everything without exception from the past that does not bring you peace. The universe wants to take it from you, so let it go. There is now a brand new you, clean, fresh, and ready to start again with the protective grace of the divine all around you and within you, shining bright and true. And then number 27, Magdalene. I'm sorry, peonium. You are now being blessed with prosperity, abundance, and creativity. Remember, that's why you were in reverse, because you were having a hard time with these things. To enhance this time of joy and amplify your experience of grace, practice gratitude. You remember it telling you to practice gratitude and to let go of negativity? The universe loves to keep on giving to those who are grateful and happy to receive and who give back to life from a heart with gratitude and a positive attitude. This is such a healing time for you. The healer within is awakening, and your ability to give, remember it's a time to give and receive healing energy, is becoming more powerful. Your soul connection to animals, plants, and crystals will support your healing and increase your energy to attract and create positive life situations for you and others. So you're attracting positive into your life. Okay? Be brave. Have integrity. Do the right thing even when no one is looking. Alright, Cheryl, what's up, baby? What's up? Let's get these questions done. Miss Mary is not usually antsy like this, and I think it has something to do with the energy of the reading. Alright, I wish this guy would quit texting me. I mean, for God's sake. Okay. What do you mean? Hey, Priya. Okay, you remember, I don't think you saw the text message because you were already moderating. But I said when Priya showed up that I was going to take Priya first, because Priya has been getting overlooked since the first show she's ever watched. So I respect that Kalish was first, but I would like to do Priya if that's okay. Okay. Alright, Priya. Are you here, Priya? Is she here? Hey, Priya. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. You want to know about your career path? I'm going to go back up and look at your question real quick. Where is my career path headed? Okay, let's see what we can find out, okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. And I'm sorry for any confusion or, I don't know what went on, but I'm sorry about it. Career path for Priya Spirit. Can we see where her career path is headed? Transporter and activation of new gifts is what came out. So somehow transportation, you might need transportation, or you might be doing something where you're going to be traveling, and you're going to have some new gifts. Transportation and your money not coming to a halt. Priya, when it comes to her career path, Spirit, may I see? Transportation is determined to come out for you. Career path for Priya. You're going to be celebrating, but you need to activate new gifts. Alright. Career path for Priya, Spirit. May I get guidance, please? There's something going on, Priya, when it comes to you being a perfectionist. You will do much better than expected. Show yourself compassion and be kind to yourself. The perfectionist in you is causing you stress and delaying progress. And it has something to do with your parenthood or not having any children. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm going to leave that alone and let you decide what that means. If I were to look at these cards, I could look at them two ways. It could be looked at as you're a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to being a parent, and it's causing stress in your, with you, between you and your children. But I don't know. It could also be interpreted that you are looking for an opportunity, a perfect opportunity to have children, maybe because it would affect your career. So I'm not sure. These cards are sometimes a little tricky for you to interpret. So I need you to use your own intuition when it comes to perfection and parenthood in reverse, and you got transportation. Any more guidance when it comes to her career, Spirit? The Artist came out for you, and it's in reverse. Why is the Artist in reverse? It has to do with being a networker, a promoter, and something in the past. A networker, promoter, and something in the past. That's why your Artist is in reverse. The Artist is a creative endeavor, can help improve your cash flow. It could be photography, design, music, acting, art, or anything in the creative field. So this can be anything creative, okay? Seek out things that inspire you and help you boost your creativity. So it's like you're struggling with your creativity, which is what we saw in the original reading, and it has something to do with networking. Network can help your money grow. Marketer, public relations, brand manager, or any any career. I don't know why I was saying creative. Any career in networking. You're trying to do too much. You need support, and it's okay to trust help. Somebody in the original reading was having a hard time receiving support and love. So there's a network somehow and a promoter. A new idea project has great potential for success. DJ, bartender, events, wellness, nightlife, and restaurant industry. Raise your vibes to attract higher vibe situations. So somehow the network and promoting, and it has something to do with the past. This could have affected you being creative and being a sport or being into sports. What might be the outcome here for Priya? Writer, laborer, and angelic help, but all came out in reverse. Why is her angelic help in reverse when it comes to being a laborer? Because of sport. Being a sport when it comes to not having a windfall. Or playing sports and not having any money. You're not making any money off of sports. And Spirit's not giving you angelic help because it's indicating here that you should be working on writing something. Alright, I'm going to put windfall back in. Outcome of whatever they are to write, Spirit. This is where you're going to be inspired. You're going to be inspired to write something. That's where your angelic help will be. Outcome of this inspiring idea. It's going to help you to have change when it comes to being a rescuer and in your emotions, and to give you a new start, a new beginning. Okay? I think I gave you enough that you can kind of figure out what's going on here. And on the bottom of the deck is somebody growing up. Okay, Priya? Alright, Cheryl, let's see what's going on here. We were starting with Kalish, right? Okay, be careful of being a perfectionist with your children. That's what it was kind of indicating. If this guy texts me one more time, I'm going to block him. Alright, I'm just going to see what we got here. Is it Kalash is next? Okay, cool. Kalash, what's up, baby? You want to find out about the chick at work? You're welcome, Priya. Okay. Alright, let's find out what's going on with this girl. The one at work, Spirit. Tell me how she feels about Kalash right now. Is it Kalash? I never know how to say his name. Yeah, Kalash. Yeah, Kalash. How does she feel? Show me how she feels. What's going on with her feelings? She's pretending that she's shattered. Okay, so now she's pretending like she's hurt. This chick might be playing games. There's a lot of depth, but she's not shattered. Tell me how this person feels about Kalash. Does she even know he's alive? Like she's shattered and crying. What in the world? Or like he is. What? How does she feel about Kalash? May I see, please? She's avoiding you, Kalash. Or she feels like you're avoiding her. Why does she feel like somebody's avoiding? Because they don't want to. It's like this person feels like somebody's avoiding them because they don't want to confess something. It has to do with the new beginning. Alright. What is it that they would confess, Spirit? What would this person want to confess? Why are they avoiding this? Whoever this is would say, you inspire me. I feel so drawn to you. And I need security. With, I don't know why this happened. So you're talking about work. You're at work. So both of you need to keep your job. They're saying, I'm inspired by you and I feel drawn to you, but I need to keep my job. That might be why they're avoiding you. They would say, I'm avoiding you because I need my job. What would the other person say? Ooh, there's sexual tension here also. Yesterday we were both in the same lift. And she was standing in front of me and I was feeling very uneasy. Later I asked her to give me away. What was going on? Okay. Okay, so you were in the elevator together. And she was standing in front of you. And you were uneasy. Later, I asked her to give me away. What was going on in her mind after that? You put his mind. Alright, let's see if we can find out. What was going on in her mind after that? She still feels this pain. I'm so tired of her feeling this pain. And I wish we could go back. She had a bad relationship or something. Let's see if we can find out what happened. What happened here? We may have already asked what happened. I don't remember. Where are my gossip cards, Spirit? I think I put them here. Yeah. What happened to this chick that she is still feeling pain? Okay. Somebody was cock blocking her from being with whoever she wanted to be with. And now she's reflecting on how they were fake flexing. Maybe that's why she's saying I need security. She may have been cock blocking. And whoever she was trying to block somebody else from getting was fake flexing. And somebody's a divination abuser on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so what's going to need to happen here for this person to give Kalash some attention? She is a queen rising, Kalash. And how did she feel about the interaction in the elevator? Oh my God. I don't know if you even want to hear this. This is how she felt. She felt like this is the same shit but a different day. And I think that was just her feeling like this is, work, same shit, different day. But it says here, that somebody will say anything or do anything to make up dramatic shit, and they ain't shit. But that came out in reverse. So it's like somebody ain't shit and they'll do anything to make up something dramatic. And this is nothing new. It happens all the time. But it's in reverse. It's like it doesn't happen. It's like she's saying this person, it's not that they're not shit and that they make up stuff. It's just that it's boring. And it's legal. Something legal. You could work in an office like a legal place. Somebody had an affair and now they have a bad reputation. And they're not trying to make any karmic friends. So that's the gossip about why she keeps acting like she's in pain all the time. Did we get the answer to your question? Okay. She sounds like... Show me how she feels in general about the opposite sex. How does she generally feel about men? What does her feel about men? That they're longing, they don't apologize, and so she feels like men are longing, or maybe she's longing for one that doesn't have to constantly forgive for dark influences. She feels like men constantly have to be... She has a negative way when it comes to men in general. Like, she has a bad attitude about men. She's had some bad experiences with men, is what it sounds like to me. So you might want to take that into consideration. This one is going to be a challenge. And maybe you like a good challenge. I don't know. Alright. We'll just leave those up here. So, yeah, she's very picky. I am too, though. I mean, I can't imagine what the cards would say about me. Let's ask them. Spirit, how do I feel about men in general? Like, look, like, I want to be single. And I don't want any deja vu. No karma. None of that stuff that's happened in the past. I'm avoiding it. Leave me alone. Oh. Same thing, probably. Or close to it. They're all... They ain't none of them shit. Y'all ain't shit. We shouldn't be that way, Cheryl, but we have been jaded in love. Okay, who's next? Is it Andrea? Well, me and Cheryl are not young women, and we are fed up with the bullshit. For real, for real. Yeah, Andrea, what's your question, baby? Thank you for posting your question if you had already posted it. Message and current feelings from Carlos the Leo about our relationship. You're an Aries. So, a message and current feelings from Carlos. How does Carlos feel about Andrea's relationship? Let's look at a different deck. This is Hidden Secrets of the Heart. How does Carlos feel about Andrea's relationship with him? Like, one day, someday, another time, because somebody got left out, walked away from, or abandoned. How does Carlos feel about a relationship with Andrea? Trapped, And one day, someday, another time. May I see how Carlos currently feels about this? Like they're your soulmate. One day, someday, another time. May I see how they feel about a relationship with Andrea? They feel like it's time. They've been waiting. Time. Feel like it's time. Time for what? What do they feel like time is about? Somebody somebody was shallow and not nourishing. And they're almost at their breaking point. What are they going to do? Use your intuition about mistakes, peace, and heart fog. Everything's coming out in reverse for this person when it comes to their feelings about you, but the time. So I think that it's safe to say that it's not time. They have heart fog. They want peace from the mistakes they made. Use your intuition. Somebody was nourishing to somebody and they were shallow. That's kind of the feel that this has. And somebody has a lot of pride and ego also. Right now, I would say that this is probably not something that... is there anything positive this person feels? May I see, please? There's silence and shallow. Anything positive this person feels towards her? The only thing positive they feel towards you is bitterness. I would say right now this is a big no. Okay? Alright, sorry. Is it time for Devanya? Or, I'm sorry. Okay. Devansha, what's your question, baby? Yep, sometimes we do have internet issues, and that's understandable. But I don't know how many times she called your name either. Yeah. His thoughts towards you are not very positive right now either, Andrea. He has bitterness for something that happened. Miss Mary, do you need some help, honey?
I was going to the bathroom.
Okay. You can go ahead. I'll be down there and go down that hall. Hold on, y'all. Come on. It's down this hall right here. Okay. You got to clear the floor. Okay, sorry for the interruption. You're welcome, Devonsha. Okay. Where am I at? Artie, please read for your love life. Is that where I'm at, Cheryl? Please read for my love life. I have a boyfriend, but he is not that much interested in me. Maybe he is cheating. What is coming ahead in terms of love? I am really feel like, oh, Artie, I'm so sorry. Show me this boyfriend's feelings for Artie. May I see, please? Like their loss. It's a loss, and this has happened before. Tell me how this boyfriend feels about Artie. May I see? Secret admirer came out and not loyal. They feel like you're secretly admiring and not loyal. And that you don't have unconditional love. Or that could be how they feel about you. Like, they're secretly watching. What are they secretly admiring? They have a resentment about this. So, yeah. They feel like you watch them secretly. And you feel like they have no loyalty. And they resent that. And you're mirroring each other. So, you feel the same way. You feel the same way that they do. Alright, so you're right about the boyfriend. Is there anything good coming in the future when it comes to love life for Artie? Hold the phone, Artie. There's a divine masculine that's spying on you. That's what's coming in the future. Right now, somebody's not open to receive. What do they see when they spy? Divine. Artie, what the hell, baby? They see divine feminine with no abundance, gifts, and celebration. They're okay. Flat out, you could be different races, but you don't have to be. Somebody here is detached and cold. This is what I got for you. Spying, divine masculine, divine feminine, abundance, gifts, and celebration in reverse. That's what's coming for you. Where is divine masculine in this journey? Seeing signs. Where is divine feminine in this journey? You've been with a soulmate, Artie. You need to work on your self-worth. And what's going to be the outcome here? Something is ending and somebody's going to be abandoned. Hold on one second. I can open the door if you want to sit back and come This is where the distractions were coming from, this reading right here. You have a twin flame, and this soulmate relationship is ending because this divine masculine is spying on you, and they're seeing signs of this relationship. Somebody's going to be abandoned. Reinvention and being alone. Okay, that's what's coming. I very, very rarely have them come out together like that unless they're about to be together. And I literally just saw on the top of the deck. Can't make it up. Buyer beware. That's what's coming, Artie. Is he Sumit? I don't know what that means, but I can ask your angels. Is he Summit Divine Masculine? Wait, perfect timing. It's like, it's not the perfect time, so wait. Is he Summit Divine Masculine? No, wait. Is he Summit Divine Masculine? Look for a sign and listen to your intuition. Can you clarify the sign? Who said use another deck? What's the sign? Infinity came out. What's the sign? The Lovers, and seeing this from Spirit's perspective. Everything's coming out in reverse. So somehow this person is connected to your abundance. That's why your abundance was in reverse. I don't know what that means, but I'm not getting any other signs. That's what I'm getting. One more time I'm hearing signs. Oh, that flew out. This is somebody that you would be able to manifest a lot of abundance with, and see the house, the baby, the books, the time, all kinds of stuff. And there's an angel. The angel that I had at the beginning of the reading was part of this reading right here. Alright. What kicked you off? The internet? What? My bra's hanging out. Sorry, guys. I did see that we had DG here. What's up with DG? Is there a question next, or is it Sharisha? Who's next? Hey, Ruby Jewel. How you doing, baby? Glad to see a lot of my regular people back. Love y'all. DG, you're next, baby. Rakita or Ritika, I will be back tomorrow answering more questions, okay? So make sure you're subscribed and you get notified of my reading tomorrow, and you can get on the list, okay? Hey, Sharisha. What's up, DG? What's up, DG? You want a channel message from Spirit? Thank you, Ritika. Hope to see you tomorrow. I'll be doing the signs tomorrow. And when I finish with the signs, I'm going to answer questions. So keep that in mind, okay? And it's probably going to be around the same time, but I won't have Miss Mary with me. You want to relocate at the end of the summer, but you don't think the timing is right? So you want to know if the time is right to relocate? Okay. Let's find out. When should DG relocate, Spirit? Stop obsessing first. November. When should DG relocate, Spirit? It's not too late. Stop obsessing first. You wouldn't do obsessive thinking, would you, DG? February. It's not too late. When should DG relocate, Spirit? Strong answers only, please, for the universe. DG, Spirit said it's not too late. Stop obsessing. Somebody drinks whiskey. Expensive whiskey. and maybe smoke cigars. Spirit said that you need to relocate in June, and it's already July. So you should have already relocated, DG. But it's not too late. So yes, I think that being that you relocate at the end of the summer would be fine. Do you want me to ask anything about what's going to happen when you relocate? You want to know about what might be the outcome? Okay. When DG relocates, what might happen? Business in the beginning, like starting your own business perhaps? Planning a new beginning. What happens when DG relocates, Spirit? A beginning. There's been setbacks, or there might be setbacks. When DG relocates, Spirit, what's going to be the outcome? May I see, please? Science came out, DG? What about science? There's going to be a counselor who's going to be juggling and using their voice. And it's not going to be risky. So you're going to have to deal with something scientific. That could be like medication or getting tests done, blood work, stuff like that, urinalysis, I don't know. Or maybe you work in a lab, but there's a counselor that's going to be juggling and using their voice, and there's not going to be any risk involved. Outcome of this counselor using their voice. That's why you're going so slow. This counselor might be discouraging you. What's the counselor saying? That it's time for you to unlock something. Oh, you are a scientist? Well, science is what came out. And there's a counselor that's been like maybe helping you weigh your options and talking to you about this. And they're telling you it's time to unlock this. That you're going too slow when it comes to making peace and being on the wrong path. Angels, how are you helping DG with this move? Harmony and communication with surrender. I think this is something that you know you should have already done. And why you haven't done it yet, I don't know. I feel that you have some struggles though. Alright, spiritual gifts that are operating here. May I see, please? You're going to celebrate and have an epiphany about celebrating. Clarify, what do you mean by epiphany? Bag of marbles came out. So you may feel like you've lost your mind a little bit. Why do they feel that way? Oh, that flew out. It has something to do with numbers and meditating, DG. And having abundance. Your abundance is here also. And we've already seen a couple of different times that you have a twin flame that you're dealing with. So, how might it affect that if DG makes this move? Somebody's spying. Disharmony triggers and conflict. So you might be seeing somebody that's not happy or having conflicts when you spy on them. Your higher self will be activated and you won't have to spy. Alright, how's it going to affect this twin flame, this divine masculine that we keep seeing? Spying, karma, balance, and justice. How's it going to affect DG as a divine masculine? You're going to form a solid structure and foundation, DG. That's how it's going to affect the twin flame. Stability, harmony, and flow. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna ask anything else. If you're gonna get stable and get on your own 2 feet, make the fucking move, DG. Make the fucking move. Okay? Bye, Kalash. See you tomorrow, okay? Love you from America. You're welcome, DG. Hope it works out for you. It looks like it's going to. You should have already moved in June. I appreciate you too. Alrighty. Love you too. Is that everybody for today? Okay. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you, Cheryl, for your help. I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful to have you back. All right. Bye-bye. See you guys tomorrow.